Hey folks, and welcome to Best Trade Setup. It's been a while since my last update, and I've made a couple of changes to my trading style. These changes, as you will see in the next couple of slides, is going to be the 20 EMA. I've also added a couple of price action setups that I'm going to use to trade off of. I've also practiced a little bit of big picture viewing towards my trades. Definitely, there has been a lot of improvements, and I'm really happy about it. It's always important to keep on learning and trying to be better than you were yesterday. Now, I'm not saying I'm a guru. I'm just another guy on the internet sharing what I know in this journey that we're all in to be financially independent. Now, these trades that I'm going to go over, I'm going to start off with the 27th of November, 2023. And the next couple of days, I'll be doing updates. I also want to do a video about last week's trades, certain things that stuck out to me that I'd like to share with you folks out there. So, yesterday, I had made a mistake and bought into a 15-minute order block. And one of my rules is to not buy into or sell into an order block unless it's a peak formation low followed by a consolidation after or slightly above that consolidation, and then we have an engulfment of that consolidation. Then we can buy into the order block. I hadn't seen the structure on the 5 minute, and when I realized my mistake, I immediately closed the trade. It's very important to close the trade immediately when you realize that you've reached one of your rules. Saves you a whole lot of stress and pain. This is the 15 minute. Most of my trades, I take them on the 5 minute. This is what the 5 minute time frame looked like. As you can see, this is a peak formation low, but we don't have the consolidation above the peak formation low that validates me to take buys into the 5 minute order block. So I closed the trade at a minimum loss. And as time went on, I finally got what I needed to buy into this order block, which is this consolidation and this bullish candle engulfing or closing above all of this consolidation here. So then I entered the trade here for a 1-to-1 risk to reward. Now, these lightly colored boxes here, this is moments, a couple of moments after the New York session window closes. Now, most of my trades, I take them during the session times. Only under certain conditions will I take a trade outside the windows. And in this case, I saw the setup and prompted me to take a buy. Some situations I'll see a trade and I won't take it, but as time goes on, you will see most of my trades, I take them during these session times. And there we have it. The next day, price did eventually reach the take profit area that I had indicated. Now, this is going to explain why I took the trade in the first place and what was I looking at. This is the 15-minute time frame. The trade was taken around this area. Price had come down to last week's high of the week. So that is a break and retest level. I've noticed that the stronger the level gets, the more price action taps into it. Or rather, the level gets stronger, the more price taps into it. So we had one, two instances where price actually touched this area. So when it did it the third time, I knew that there's a high possibility that price would go up, coupled with the other things that I saw on the 5 minute time frame that I will show you in a second. Now this is the 5 minute time frame. This is the break and retest level. Most of my trades, I need 6 confirmations to enter the trade, and on top of that, a close above the 20 EMA. Now, this is something that I don't have in my previous videos, and it has helped me tremendously filter out 50-50 trades or garbage trades. So, most of the time, I will not take a trade if it doesn't close above or below the 20 EMA, or if it's a strong trending market, let's say to the upside, price needs to bounce off of that 20 EMA for me to enter a trade. So then I have 6 confirmations, in fact, actually more than 6 confirmations to enter this trade. So what we have here is a break and retest as the first confirmation. We have price action coming all the way down here and back up here at this level. BOS means break of structure and it's based off of the 15-minute time frame. So price does a fake out, and with every fake out, it's a W pattern. And it so happens that this fake out is in the form of a W pattern. Just need to look at it on the line chart right here. That is a W pattern, isn't it? And then we have the second leg of the W pattern right here, forming a three candle pattern. Now, three candle pattern, most of the things that I'm talking about are in my previous videos. The only difference now is that the 20 EMA is involved. So the three candle pattern can involve three candles or be formed by four candles, but not more than that. Mainly because if you take the opening price here and the closing price here, these four candles form a huge pin hammer, which is a rejection of this level right here. And we have price rejecting off of the quarter level. And then when we have a pin hammer after a three candle pattern, this pin hammer is a confirmation in itself. Other than that, we probably need two pin hammers so that we count it as one confirmation. Now, please, folks, understand that each and every single trader has their own way of doing things. At the end of the day, it's about finding what works for you, and this is what works for me, counting up these confirms, because I've seen it happen over and over again when I look over my journal and see what works and what doesn't work. And I realized six confirmations is what works for me. And then we have price going back up above this level, coming back down to do a sweep, and with every sweep is a W pattern in itself. So all in all, I have above six confirmations to enter the trade. In this instance right here, I did have more than six, and price did close above the 20 EMA. So that means I can go into buys. Now, when I look at the distance between here and here is more than the distance from here to here, which is the first take profit level. So it's either you're gonna wait for a pullback to get that one-to-one risk to reward, or in this case, like I said, I closed it because I was buying into the 15-minute time frame. I mean the 15-minute order block, which starts all the way from here up to here. So this completion of the buy confirmations happened within the 15-minute order block. So I don't have to wait for a pullback to enter buys. I have to wait for a consolidation and an engulfment to enter buys because we are buying into an order block. So that's why I closed the trade quickly at that minor loss and then waited for price to actually show me that okay, there's a high chance of buys working out after this engulfment. So then I entered the trade here, stop loss here, and eventually price did reach the take profit. Once again, this is the line chart showing you the W pattern, consolidation, and entry point right here. This brings me to the end of my video concerning the trades on the 27th of November 2023. As the week goes on, I will share more trades that I'll be taking during the week. Till then, folks, take care and hope to see you again. Cheers.